Hey guys, back again with another review, this time of 1977's The Incredible Melting Man from Shout Factory. This is the case. Inside there is one disc, which looks like this. If I pull it out, excuse the broken case, but that's what it looks like inside. I broke the case myself by opening up the package a bit too hard. So, I have to be honest first about this movie. I don't like it. It bored me, and I just couldn't wait for it to end. It was 84 minutes long, and the whole time I was like, when are you going to end? And each minute felt like 20. So it stars Alex Rebar as Steve West, Birdie Benning as Dr. Ted Nelson, Myron Healy as General Michael Perry, Michael Aldridge as Sheriff Neil Blake, Anne Sweeney as Judy Nelson, Leo Neil Wilson as Dr. Lauren, Cheryl Smith as the model, and Julie Dresden as Carol. And don't forget Stuart Edmund Rogers as the little boy. So basically, the film starts out with they're going to Saturn. They're having a bowl. They're having a gangbang. Sorry, that's a different film. They're having the fun. They're going up there, and basically the whole team gets killed except for Colonel Steve West, who comes back to Earth, and he wakes up. And basically, he's got bandages all over him, and it turns out that he's melting. And basically, sees himself in the mirror, and he starts going ah, and then he kills a nurse. And then another nurse runs through a glass panel, a glass door. She runs straight through it, boom. For no reason, she just runs straight through it. So that was fun. So basically, he ends up escaping, and excuse me, Dr. Nelson and Dr. Lauren both end up finding the dead nurse, and they decide they're going to go looking for him because they've got some equipment or something that can fix him from melting. And basically, the reason Steve West is killing people is because he has to eat their skin and stuff in order to kind of stop the degeneration process of him falling apart. And it's pretty good, to be honest, in that sense, because the makeup effects in this film are awesome. But the film is just so boring. Like, he goes around and he finds people in these different places and just kills them. Dead. Dead. There's a great scene with two older people who decide they want to steal some lemons. And basically they end up getting caught by Steve. And he goes, and that, And through the whole movie, basically, he's falling apart more and more. And he looks fantastic. The makeup work is awesome in this. That's the only positive thing I can say about it. At the ending, when he's gone and he's melted, he gets brummed up and thrown in the trash. Which is where this movie should go, really. The only good thing about it is the special effects. I mean, I watched it, and you know what? Half the time, I didn't care what was going on. There's a bit where he goes in someone's home, and he complains about something to do with crackers. Because they didn't have any jam or something. And you're just like, the movie's just appalling. I haven't really got much to say about it because it bored me more than it probably should have. It's a real boring film. Because all it is him going to bat, the two doctors looking for him. And it's like something, I tell you what it's like something from the 50s. Where you expect it, except the makeup's better. The makeup's better, but the acting's worse. That's what it felt like. But the problem with the film is, from what I read, because I listened to the commentary and I read up a little bit about director William Sash, and he said that the producers and the company wouldn't let him make the film he wanted because he wanted to make it a horror comedy, but they wanted to make it a straight up horror. Now, in the film, there are elements of the comedy aspect that you can see, like when his dead goo gets basically thrown up in the trash bin, and when he kills the two elderly people looking for the lemons to steal them, and when the woman runs through the glass door. But there's this big confrontation scene at the end on these stairs. And he doesn't want Bill to kill him, the doctor. And Steve listens to him, and then all of a sudden, he just goes to him and all this stuff. And you just sit there going, I'm so bored. So this movie review is going to be really short because I really, really didn't like it. I really just didn't enjoy it. I tried to figure out what was going on. Like, even other people that had reviewed the movie were saying basically just what happened in the beginning because they didn't care about the ending. You know? But they're trying to track him down because they want to, from what I heard, they've got this thing where they can make him better. But because he saw himself in the mirror, he's gone bonkers. He's gone crazy. And he's going around killing people to eat them so he can live longer. And that's it. And there's some bits where people try and reason with him, he just kills them, or he just stands there, go like this. And you're like, no, it's just, I'm sorry guys, it's just one of those films that just is awful. Right, on the back, let's see if it tells us what happens on the back. Colonel Steve West has just returned from an incredible history-making flight to Saturn when he's hospitalized with an ailment that baffles an entire medical community. His flesh is melting, and to stay alive, he must consume human flesh and blood. The infected Colonel West escapes from the doctor's supervision and hides in the surrounding community, where he begins to hunt for human flesh. Who can stop the incredible melting man? I'll be honest with you, I wanted him to stop the film. I just couldn't. I was surprised I got through it. Right. I mean, the effects are really good. Look at those effects. They're really good. But this film was made in 1977. And to be honest with you, it's one of those movies where I feel like you can tell that things have changed and made it kind of bad. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty good. It's pretty good, I guess, if you like really cheap horror movies, but it's not really that horrific. It's just really crazy because he suffered some bad radiation from where he went, obviously up in space and that. But it's just not that great. I'd love to talk more about this film, but I just didn't like it. I fell asleep. I even fell asleep at one point, only for 10 minutes, but it just bored me silly. So yeah, that's my review, guys, of The Incredible Melting Man from 1977. If the only ways I recommend it is if you like really bad movies or you want to go to sleep, because this is the movie for you for either one of those reasons. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye.